We're Nicki and Carlo and we live in Positano, Italy, except we also just bought a house in Tuscany, which we're currently renovating, so we live there too. Join us as we turn this house and olive grove into a dream home and get to grips with living in two different parts of Italy. We're just about ready to head back to Tuscany, and we thought we'd quickly show you some of the random things that we're bringing back with us this time that we now have to climb up 500 steps with. The heaviest being...
the saxophone.
My old saxophone. Now, don't get excited, I'm not very good at all. I haven't played it for years because I brought this to Positano, not realising that Positano is basically like an amphitheatre, and if you're at the bottom and playing, everybody all around town can hear you. So I've always been too ashamed to practice. So I haven't played this for years. I don't know if it even works anymore, but I'm going to give it a go in Tuscany. Another random thing we have is a bottle of homemade...
questo è liquore di... non mirtillo, come si chiama in
English?
In
No,
English.
it's myrtle.
Myrtle.
Yeah.
Fatto da mio zio Giovanni. Me l'ha data l'anno scorso, per la verità. L'abbiamo mai usato, adesso la portiamo lì.
But I vaguely remember we were talking with somebody in Tuscany, we were telling them about this and they were very curious to try it, so we did say we'd bring it back with us next time. The only problem is I can't remember who that was, whether it was Giovanni or Maria and Lorenzo,
Non lo
maybe it was
so.
Claire and Andy, I don't remember, but we'll get everybody to try it.
Questa va messa nel congelatore. Deve essere
Yeah,
servita
because it
molto
doesn't
fredda.
freeze, because it's very alcoholic, so it doesn't freeze. What else have we got that's random? Actually, I don't think we've got that many other random things. I've got, so every time I bring this back and forth, a little cool bag, and in here we've got very exciting dog food. and also a very, very small bottle of beautiful category A maple syrup that one of you guys left for us at some point. Very excited to try that, so that's coming back with us.
Ok, con tutte le scale che dobbiamo fare è già abbastanza.
Yeah, but it's still quite a lot, so let's get going. We're going to be sweaty when we get to the top.
Andiamo, fammi chiudere la porta.
Have you got your phone?
Sì.
I feel like I should check.
C'ho anche la mia testa a
Let me
posto.
check. We're having to completely shut up the house because Sky and Nicola are currently with Grandad in England. See, the lights are on. That's it, I think everything is good to go. Carla went on ahead with the dogs. I'm so slight that they've come back to find me. Generally, the first 100 steps you feel like you're going to die and never manage, but then you get your second wind and it's okay. I think I'm just about at that point now, but I've had to stop for a breather because it's actually quite heavy what I'm carrying up. Carla's got all the light stuff. I've got the heavy stuff. He did offer to carry it, but it's all mine, so it's my responsibility. He's not my pack horse. So I'm just going to take it slowly and he's going to have to wait at the top. At least that's my gym workout done for the day.
This is a lot, Nicki.
But that's how I get through it. This is my gym workout. And now it's done. And I never have to do it again until the next time. What are you doing up there? Get down. Come on. Minnie. Shandy. Come on. Right. Quick walk through the woods and down the other side to the old fountain where Carla will be waiting. I feel like I got the blunt end of the stick today. I carried all the heavy stuff up all the steps, and I'm having to do the dog walk in the mountain, and he just gets to drift off to the car. All part of my gym routine. All part of my gym routine. Sorry, Indy gets very, very excited in the morning when we go out for a walk. All she wants to do is climb trees on the hunt for the eternal squirrel, elusive squirrel, which do not exist here. Come on, Holly. And Holly's being really, really slow because she's wondering why Carlo has vanished and she thinks he's behind us, so she's sort of waiting for him. Come on. Oh, it's going to take forever. What did I want to say? So we're heading back to Tuscany. Fabrizio's coming with us. Fabrizio, if you're a long-time viewer, you would have seen, and he's been appearing quietly and randomly in our videos probably since about 2015, maybe even earlier. And he's a very good friend of ours. I've known him since I was 18, and he's coming to stay with us. He actually came to stay in Tuscany in February, was it last year or the year before? When we just got the house, when we didn't even have a kitchen, he came to stay for a while, and it'd be interesting to show him around now that it's completely changed, because I don't think he watches our videos, so it'll be a massive change for him. I'm really excited to show him. Yes, that's it. We'll stop at our usual place for lunch, halfway, have a walk, and then we'll probably get there about 5 or 6 o'clock this afternoon. That's a very big stick. Shame. So those scary steps bring me down here at the Fontana Vecchia, the old fountain. And this is where a lot of the older locals come and get their drinking water. So I'm just going to fill up my bottle. It's a very slow trickle these days, so it takes a while. Yes, I forgot Fabrizio was coming. I've moved into the back of the car, so I'm sitting back here with the dogs, and he can have the front seat with his little dog Pato.
Perché ha visto a rompere?
No, no, ma io non ce la facevo a portare tutti i giorni, ho fatto...
Se dici ma prima a forno, ma se ci dici ma uno buono. No, ma ci piglia i fagioli all'uccellino, non so fagioli. Bud Spencer e Terence Hill. Ah, senti, Indy, è andato ad attaccare l'albero. No, non sembra che stanno i radiatori accesi. La faccia, com'era fredda allora?
È la security camera. Si fa beep ogni volta che qualcuno esce. Cosa?
Questo.
Sì, l'ho buttato io in macchina.
Ok.
L'ho buttato qua. Questo è... Who remembers these from the 70s and 80s? Old school photos. I'm in there somewhere. Voi facevate questi? Questi foto di scuola? Tutta la scuola?
No,
Eh?
no.
1980. We've come to Volterra for the day, and Fabrizio's never been before, so we thought we'd take him to Volterra, but we've actually ended up at the ex-mental asylum, which we came to, if you remember, back in February or March. We discovered this place and had a little explore, but it was getting dark, so it was extra scary. So we've come back now, it's the morning, we've got a bit more time to explore and see what we think of it. It's a fascinating place. Almost as fascinating as my hair today, dear me.
If you missed our last visit here, this was once the largest mental asylum in Italy. Opened in 1888 and running until 1978, it was the biggest asylum in Italy.
Qualcosa è caduto qui? C'è un buco nel tetto. Hai paura, amore?
Now that noise scared me. I don't know what that was. It was like a bear coming out of a tree. And Fabrizio's vanished.
One of the inmates spent his life carving graffiti into the walls of the buildings and has been posthumously recognised as a graffiti artist. Some of his work has been removed to a nearby museum, but his story has attracted other graffiti artists to the site.
All of these tables and benches, what a waste. I'd love to have some of these around our property, like in the woods and in the garden. Niente.
Ma davvero pensavi di portarla a casa?
Almeno muoverla.
Almeno
spostarla.
Facciamo 1,5 quintali la panchina. Di più. E il tavolo 2 quintali.
Forse sono ancorate perché.
Forse.
Dovresti essere davvero un pazzo per entrare là dentro per lasciare un graffito, che i tetti sono tutti mezzi crollati, è veramente pericoloso. Già qua fuori è pericoloso. Allora, lì non ci andrei manco se mi pagassero 10 milioni di euro. Non ci andrei per niente al mondo.
We spent the rest of the afternoon in the town centre, lunch and gelato and a walk around. Fabrizio spent a week with us but eventually left to visit friends in Rome, and we got back down to work.
When we first moved in, I had a brilliant idea to knock a hole in the wall there and put a window in so it was a bit brighter, because these verandas, these roofs that we've got outside the house do make it very dark inside, because the light obviously only comes in from here and doesn't come in from above. So I thought, oh, we'll just look a window in then. And I'm forgetting about how complicated the Italian laws are, and it's very difficult to get permission to change anything once a house has already been built. So we thought, well, let's forget about that. It's going to cost far too much. So I sort of completely gave up on that idea. And then the other day I was thinking about it, and I was thinking, I could hang something on the wall. And suddenly I realised we've got the most incredible view facing the wall. Why don't we stick up a mirror on the wall to reflect that. And the mirror that we've got halfway up the staircase looks like a window. So I reckon we should put that there, which means I'd need another mirror for halfway up the staircase. So I'm going to pop over to one of the second-hand shops today, see if I can find a mirror. And if I do, we might do that. We might just like change it all around and stick a mirror up here, which I think will look really nice. And it will look like a window as well. Might go horribly wrong, but I'm going to try it.
I'm in the second-hand store where I bought the armchair in the living room. Haven't been here for ages. And I think I might have found a contender for the mirror to replace the one halfway up the staircase. I've never seen anything like this before. It's quite elaborate, but I do quite like it. It costs €70. What do you think?
Allora, sono 3,70 m. Questo è più?
I'm recording, one, to show you guys, but also because it's the only way that I can actually see what it looks like is to then come back and look at the video to see what it looks like on the wall. So that's what I'm going to do now.
Ho fatto il buco, non mi serve.
We need to get some stucco to cover up these holes, but that's in place.
Ovviamente sto sempre aspettando che tu ti decida a prendere il giusto lampadario per lì. Insomma, questa lampadina è messa così sono un po' bruttine da vedere.
Sì, lo so, lo devo fare.
But actually, I think I do have a light fixture that would be perfect above that mirror. I bought it months ago and I didn't know where to put it. Let's go see if I can find it now.
Vattene dall'altra parte, se no lo facciamo.
Now, if I paint a white border around that, the same as all the other windows, if you look at the window above, that will match the rest of the house.
È bello. L'unica cosa che doveva essere un po' più giù da questo punto di vista, si vede il cielo e il limite delle montagne. Ok, proviamo? Si accende? Wow. Ok, adesso lo devo fissare.
And if you're wondering how much that cost, €12. I came in the second-hand shop to look for a vase, and instead Carlos found this.
Penso che abbiamo trovato la lampada per la cucina.
I'm going to give it a juge. I've got ideas for it. I'm going to transform it, but I think that's perfect. And it costs €30.
C'è anche le lampadine. Non sono quelle giuste però.
Okay, yeah, we'll get that.
Questo non va bene. Ok, questo è vuoto di qua, giusto?
Sì, no, non metti i piedi là.
It works. Perché si dice?
I got it still. I had it still.
Ok.
Let me try.
Ah, ecco.
Could be quite handy. You can like swing it over to the sink when you need light in that direction.